Husband, 27 male, was using ChatGPT to apologize to me, 25 female. I realized last night that my husband has been using ChatGPT for every card he's written, Valentine's, Mother's Day, etc., and for every apology he's given me the last many months. I know some people aren't great with words and need a little help, and I could understand if he needed a little guidance or help, but he's had it write everything and then just copy and paste it. I have expressed to him countless times that my love language is words of affirmation and that it means so much to me to receive a thoughtful letter or text. It's just how I am. And so when he wrote the things he did, I was thanking him and telling him how sweet he is and amazing with words he's been. But the reality is he hadn't written a single word of it. What bothers me most is we just were in a very rough patch, and because of our schedules, sometimes we have to communicate/work through things partially on text. And now I realize that all the texts where he was working through the things with me, or telling me he had heard me and was sorry, or that he wanted to build this up with me, was all AI generated. He had literally just copied my message where I poured my heart out to him, pasted it in ChatGPT, and then copied the response and sent it to me. He put no thought or care into it whatsoever. I feel foolish to have thought he took time to speak to me from his heart, and even more foolish for thanking him for taking the time to do it when he never actually did. Is it silly that this is hurting my feelings? Comment 1. Nope, not silly. It sucks. What did he do when you confronted him about it? That will inform whether it's something he's willing to work through and how. Comment 2. Oh, heck no. It's the lying about it that would end it for me. So he used the plagiarism machine to write fake love messages and let you think the words were his own? I'd wonder what else he was being lazy and dishonest about. Comment 3. That would be an immediate deal breaker for me. Granted, I'm very much morally against generative AI/ChatGPT, so I would hope my partner would know me well enough to not do that. But beside from that, that is so inconsiderate and insulting to you that he can't be bothered to put any real effort into connecting with you, knowing that your relationship is on the rocks. Comment 4. Oh yeah, he didn't give a bleep about you. Comment 5. This would be an instant deal breaker for me. Also, the fact that you say that he doesn't have a way with words makes me believe that he's either using weaponizing incompetence and/or doesn't care enough to put in the effort. Comment 6. Seriously? LMAO. On modern day version of Cyrano de Bergerac. Comment 7. My ex-husband did this, and it's part of why he is an ex. Comment 8. I do think you value words too much. It doesn't matter what somebody says. In the end, it is the actions that truly matter. Someone can send you a text saying you're awesome, but when talking about a loved one, isn't it much nicer to get a hug and be told so in person? You're both placing a different value on how important that way of communicating is. If it is very bothering to you and he won't change, then see if a compromise is an option. Otherwise, therapy to have a neutral party, if it is really affecting the relationship badly. Story 2. Would I be the donkey for skipping my brother's wedding after he skipped mine? I, 27 female, got married to my husband, 28 male, last April. We sent our wedding invites out a full year before our wedding and sent reminders 6 months before. My brother, Jacob, 22 male, is the youngest of 4 kids, 3 girls and 1 boy. And my parents have always treated him like their precious gold child who can do no wrong. As adults, this has caused a lot of tension between us. He acts like a raging hormonal 16-year-old boy. It's definitely gotten worse with his fiancée Kelly, 21 female, enabling his bad behavior. Kelly is constantly telling him we don't appreciate him and we should be grateful to have him as a sibling. My parents think me and my sisters don't understand him and we don't give him enough grace. Jacob told me a week before my wedding he wasn't coming because he was going to be busy with Kelly and they were going on vacation. I begged him to come and emphasized how important it was to me he came to my wedding. My mom got involved at this point and assured me he would be there and not to worry. I didn't find out until an hour before I walked down the aisle he wasn't there and didn't intend to be. I was devastated. My sisters and husband had to calm me down. I had my heart set on my entire family coming and he was our ring bearer. When Jacob told our family him and Kelly were engaged, I was happy for him. He announced his wedding date was May 30th of this year. He emphasized we all have to be there. His fiancée sent a text saying that our attendance was mandatory. I've been debating skipping his wedding. I don't get along well with Kelly, and my brother skipped my wedding. I mentioned possibly not going to my mom, and she was mad and told everyone. Now my brother, Kelly, and my parents are calling me a donkey and petty for maybe skipping his wedding. My sisters and husband agree with me I don't have to go since he didn't go to mine. But I don't know, would I be the donkey for skipping my brother's wedding? Minor update. Turns out my husband isn't invited and my older sister's wife isn't invited either. Kelly doesn't want any spouses there since those are, in her words, temporary, and she doesn't want them in any pictures. My oldest sister has decided not to attend because of that reason. I found this out 5-ish minutes after I posted. Comment 1. Not the donkey. Sounds like your parents enable his behavior. Mom said he would be at your wedding, and I bet she didn't get mad at him when he didn't show. Comment 2. Not the donkey. They're 22 and 21. I would be honest and tell him you'll catch his next one. Why should you have to be the bigger person or keep the peace? That's ridiculous. Comment 3. Not the donkey. It's an invitation. You're free to decline for any reason. His fiancée is out of line to demand the family attend. Your brother didn't attend your wedding. He shouldn't be upset if you don't go to his. His behavior is incredibly hypocritical. Tell them all to go pound sand. Comment 4. Not the donkey. With the update, I suggest you and your older sister and your prospective spouses go out for a nice dinner or a holiday together and appreciate your time together. Comment 5. His fiancée sent a text saying that our attendance was mandatory. Not the donkey. What's she going to do if you don't turn up? Fine you? I mean, it's an invitation to an event. You don't have to attend if you don't want to. Only thing to consider is any lasting damage to relationships you might rather not destroy by not going like your parents. Comment 6. You would be the donkey if you went. Make sure and plan a vacation so you are out of the state or country at the time. RSVP yes, acquiesce and say, you convinced me, then don't show. Turn your phone on airplane mode and enjoy your vacation. Comment 7. Not the donkey, and I hope given the update, the new info will help you get over your qualms about not going. You didn't mention what the other sister's thoughts are, but if all 3 of you skipped it, it would send a message, not just to your brother, but also your parents. Maybe that would be the catalyst for some, or all of them, to seriously reevaluate their choices. Or maybe it would free you and your sisters from their nonsense. Okay, OP says, my older sister is officially not going and supports me possibly not going. My middle sister thinks I shouldn't go, but she might just to appease our parents. Nobody wants to deal with the consequences of not going. Our parents would flip out and we'd be on the receiving end of all of our brother's wrath. He gets kind of tense about stuff which can be scary. Comment 8. Tell him you'll go to his next wedding since his fiancée thinks spouses are temporary. Comment 9. Send Kelly a message that since spouses are temporary, you'll probably attend your brother's next wedding. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye!